Hello, everybody. My name is Rick Napier, the president at 321 Biz Development, and today is October 10th, 2024. And I just wanted to go over the four personality styles that people deal with when you're out prospecting and you're also meeting with people at appointments. Now, this particular session deals with the salesperson who's kind of aggressive, kind of like outward going. So there are actually 16 personality styles, but these four examples take into consideration that the salesperson is kind of on the aggressive style. That's not saying anything bad. You would have to know more about how sales work and personality styles work and psychology to really understand what I'm talking about, but just look at these four examples as if the salesperson's kind of outgoing and they have to adjust to four different types of prospects. So the first one is what we call the phlegmatic, or the person that's sort of a social prospect. These people are looking for group results. They're interested in the team benefits. They communicate in a way that's kind of like global in a sense. Even I don't care what kind of business they have, they sort of communicate with this global look. And these prospects want to be heard, not talked to. So that means these prospects are the kind of people that they really want you to listen to them. And you can win or lose your deal with a phlegmatic by talking too much. So this particular prospect is the one that if you talk too much, it'll be a very short appointment and you won't close a deal. The next prospect is the sanguine prospect, and this is one that is kind of expressive, and their personality type is outgoing. They want to know how popular your product or service is. Is it a name brand product? And even if it's not a name brand product, they want to feel that with your product, they'll be special. Their status will be elevated. Again, they want to know who else thinks that your product or service is great. And not necessarily any famous people. They just want to know, oh, Joe, the lawyer is using it, or Mary, the plastic surgeon, assistant manager is using it. They really want to feel their status is elevated. So your toughest task dealing with the sanguine prospect is to stay focused and to manage the interview expectations. So when you have your meeting with the sanguine or the expressive person, you have to really make sure that you stay on track with the questions that you want to ask, because they can take one of your questions and just go in a totally different direction and be very excited about what they want to share about something related to your question. Now, these last two, these are going to be the toughest ones that you're going to deal with. Again, this is coming from the perspective of sort of like an outgoing salesperson. So these last two, especially the choleric personality type, I like to call these people the drivers. They're aggressive, they're analytical. Your biggest challenge with these people is you have to show that you're just as like a strong personality type as a choleric. The most important thing you have to show with the choleric is that you're just as like a driver, sort of aggressive, very analytical, because these people only relate to people just like them. So if you come in like very soft-spoken, the choleric will challenge your personality style. Not sort of outwardly, but they'll just start trying to dominate your interview. And if you don't match their energy during the interview, you won't close the deal. In contrast, if you match their energy and you sort of challenge them on certain things, not unprofessionally, but just, stand your ground, so to speak, this person, the choleric, will love you because they will see you as an equal. So the last one is the melancholic, or like melancholy. This is kind of like, so the last one's called the melancholic, or the melancholy. And these people are, some would call them introverts. Again, your toughest thing with the introvert is you might be kind of outgoing, sort of a driver type personality, a strong personality. Your biggest challenge is trying to turn down your driver, your aggressive personality, and match perhaps their soft-spoken, introverted personality. Now, I need to say that just because a person is introverted does not mean that they're less of a prospect. Introverts have a way of communicating, they have a way of thinking, and the introvert is probably the one that wants to really make sure that your product or service is a match for them. So not taking any jabs at introverts or the melancholics. They're just saying, I want you to really hear me out and not be overbearing in your presentation, in your conversation with these types. So I hope this helps people understand the 4 personality types coming from the perspective that the salesperson is sort of outgoing.